There's trouble in the north. The giants are stirring. They've emerged from their hidden enclaves to spread misery across the land. Faerun is in grave danger, and someone must do something. We need heroes. We need those with courage to fight back. Protectors of the realm. Bold enough to strike out in the face of evil. Someone willing to stand against them. To stand against the giants. This will be no easy task. Will you fight back? Do you have what it takes? Listen, my friend. Can you hear it? Rolling over the plains. Crashing down the mountains. Can you quell the Storm King's thunder?
He also catches, like, he completes a Pokedex too, which I don't think Ash has ever like tried to do.
I never understood the Pokedex concept, just because of the fact that like the Pokedex was already complete.
Obviously, these professors already know all the Pokemon.
Yeah, like get out of my town. I'm trying to bang your mom. That's basically what happened.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this 10-year-old on a fucking cross country journey.
Send this
To
10-year-old
strange
on a
towns.
mission, so this
Yeah.
way I can just
Ash,
Battling
and-
organized
babysit my
crime.
mom.
Ash, I need you to beat feet, because your mom and Mr. Mime is doing something for me. Okay,
No.
You're about to like doing your intro.
He doesn't have a mirror
mime,
screen. They can stop me.
mime. Anyway, everyone, shut up so I can do the intro real quick.
Okay.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, and welcome to tonight's episode of Tabletop Gents, episode 4, where a bunch of us disgruntled veterans have ultimately lost control of our lives, so we try to take control of our fictional ones. Hey, you guys can talk again.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Wayne looks like a telemarketer. First comment in the chat. Wayne looks like a telemarketer.
You're not wrong.
I still love you, though. Thank you, HP Garage. Thank you.
He would like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
Yeah, this is your final warning.
Actually, I wish to talk to you about Allstate. Did you know that you can save 25% off every time
Yeah.
you choose Allstate?
Why is your mic so quiet?
He says it's just push to talk, I think.
Better now.
I'm gonna refill my drink.
Maybe. All right, once everyone gets back, we'll do the ad, and then we have a sponsor for tonight's episode and all that jazz and a recap.
I love how you said we're gonna go live in a second, and like we said,
And then
there
everyone-
bullshitted.
Yeah.
And then everybody
And
decides
then
to
everyone
go,
wants to go.
"Let's
Yeah.
fucking start
Yeah. That's the way everything goes, apparently.
this." What about a penis?
You know.
No, that was last session.
Wobbly sausage.
Was trans.
Y'all bringing my work
That's
shit in
why.
here.
What are you talking about? No one knows what you do.
You're right. Never mind. I'm an enigma. Scripts for kids.
This script
That's why I'm
kids.
unemployed. I don't have to hide anything from the chat.
Okay. All right, so are we ready? We ready to start tonight?
I think
Hit
so.
it.
All right. Well, the first, our sponsor for tonight, I want to go ahead and thank New Jersey local company Johnson & Johnson for getting approved by the FDA for their new COVID vaccine. They're also partnering with New Jersey's largest supplier of syringes to distribute the vaccine, the New Jersey Beach.
The man can't keep.
What
it.
happened?
Even
What happened
Mike
there?
disconnected.
Mike
It was
disconnected
so
again.
fucking funny. Mike disconnected. That's fucking funny.
What's happening? Oh my God! Atlantic City representing
The
the cure.
router was laughing so hard it shat itself.
Oh man, I hate when one of the Mike's cam disconnects because then it just doubles me up and it's just awkward.
I know.
HP Garage says Atlantic City representing the cure.
I'm 20 minutes out from AC and just dreading the next time I have to go back in there. It just smells like shame and despair. And
It's
Chris
not.
Christie.
It's not often you think of South Jersey and think of less disease,
Yeah.
but it's never not a time for new beginnings.
I think I'd rather go back to Africa than spend 1 hour in Jersey. I think that's just how.
Look, you might get hepatitis, but at least you won't get malaria.
I can't get malaria anyway.
Won't get malaria yet.
Vaccination.
All right,
No,
yeah.
mosquitoes refuse to land on me. Mosquitoes refuse to land on me. It makes no sense.
Nice.
It's because you're from.
You won't get malaria from the mosquitoes in New Jersey.
Also, I grew up in South Louisiana, or West
I
Nile
was
is
about to
way
say,
bigger.
It's because you're from fucking Louisiana. They think you're like part of their kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are also Cajun mosquitoes.
I have so much bayou water in my bloodstream. Anyway,
It also sounds like a
Daddy
New
Creole
Jersey
over
disease that you would
yeah,
catch.
Daddy Creole over here.
Bayou water.
Daddy Creole.
Well, it looks like you've
Daddy
got
Creole.
bayou water in your blood.
Oh, looks like I got
Recommend
blood in
bed
my
rest
bayou
and have
water.
ibuprofen.
We
Yeah.
do have flesh-eating bacteria as well as mind-devouring bacteria. So
There you go.
Speaking of
Don't let that
mind
video-
devouring, speaking of mind devouring bacteria, hey Mike.
Did you have anything else? I
No.
felt like there was the second half of that sentence.
No, hey, hey, do your ad plug.
Yeah. Did you guys know that if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to one Twitch channel for free with Twitch Prime? There's lots of good content creators out there you could use it on. There's also us. So
Yeah.
give us a shot.
Also, I don't know if you read the headline for this episode, but hey, we have a giveaway.
Ooh.
Hey, did
Are
you
we
know
giving away Russ's spot in the campaign?
we might be?
Can you play a rogue
Wow.
at 11
Whoa.
o'clock Eastern?
Whoa, HP Garage. Hey, Mike, your plug worked. Someone just HP Garage subscribe with
Hey,
Prime.
I think that's like 1 for 3, 1 for 4.
Yeah, 1 for 4.
Hey,
1
if you
for
go
4.
1 for 4, you'll probably make a couple All-Star games.
Anything for Mike.
25%
I
of the
promise
time it
you,
works every
with
time.
Prime, Prime
So-
is freaking perfect. I've had Prime for years. I fucking love it. You'll fucking love it. Trust
All
me.
right, we're not sponsored by Amazon. Calm down. All right.
Yeah.
But
Real
hey,
It's still an evil mega corporation.
we have a
Delay.
giveaway.
Please.
We have a giveaway. Once we reach 20 subscribers and 150 followers, I'll be giving away this set of Corsair Vengeance RGB 32 gigs of RAM.
Ooh.
Oh wow, that's actually
Pretty beefy.
Yeah.
that's actually a really cool give. That was not what I was expecting.
Yeah, hey, are you a PC gamer and you need more RAM? Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro. Not sponsored.
That's pretty beefy.
It's a legit
Yeah.
giveaway.
Yeah.
That's I was.
Yeah.
When did
Yeah.
you get the budget
You'd
for
be
that?
stupid not to take it.
When I upgraded
When
my
we
computer.
got Prime subs. That's how it works, guys. Sub with Prime, and we'll give shit to you. It's transactional.
Oh man. Yeah. Buy it. Yeah. Use your Amazon Prime. Subscribe to us for a month. Give us those Bezos bucks. And so that way we can give Mike a computer that doesn't disconnect every 3 seconds in Discord.
Yeah. Or an internet connection that does that too. I
Yeah.
don't know what problem it is, but money is probably the solution. And definitely not like trust busting the telecom monopoly over the Columbus metro area.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
mean,
that.
look at it this way, right? I have a kid in Africa, all right, that I feed, that I clothe, that I inoculate for 75 cents a day, which is practically nothing compared to what it costs to send them there.
Right.
It's going. I was waiting for the.
I'm sorry.
I
was a little late on the computer. My bad. You can't do that ad without the Sarah McLaughlin in the background. I mean, come on.
I was about to ask, is it your kid?
I don't know. According to Chuck Lohner, I have a storage unit in Baltimore that's full of kids.
There you go.
Yeah, never forget on flight when
Monetize us, please.
yeah, never forget the time on flight where there was a flyer in the squadron saying "Bring your kid to work day," and I just grabbed it and I said, "Bring a kid to work day," and they're like, "No, you got to bring your kid," and I go, "Yeah, bring a kid." Like I'm just gonna pick a kid and bring it to work. And like I got plenty to choose from. You see this mustache?
Oh my god.
All right.
Anyway, all right, let's
Do the game,
let's fucking start with D&D.
Yeah. Click clack math rocks. Let's make it happen.
Clitty clackety math rocks, digital math rocks.
Yeah.
So, last time on Tabletop Gents, you all, after leaving Waterdeep, literally burned to the ground, kind of. You made your way to Nightstone, where, yeah, like a whole city block. And
It's fine.
you made your way to Nightstone to meet up with the Zentrum agents there, who were friends with Varden. Along the way, you learned of the giant attack in Nightstone, and then decided to make your way originally toward Tribor, in order to inform a certain individual of trade routes that needed to be opened back up to Nightstone. Along the way, as you made your way north of the Desserin River, you spotted a floating tower in the sky. The tower isolated you and sent down a large staircase made of clouds, and then you ascended those stairs, arriving thousands of feet in the air at the giant tower. Upon entering, you met a cloud giant named Zephyros, who was a bit eccentric and a little bit under dementia.
Hello.
And hello, the ordnance be shattered. He told you about the ordning being shattered. The ordning being a hierarchy of power between all the giants, and that King Hecaton, king of the storm giants, has gone missing, and the Wormskull throne is currently vacant and being occupied by Princess Sarissa, one of the daughters of King Hecaton. Along the way, he decided to give you a lift toward Tribor, but then you guys decided to go to Golden Fields instead, without telling him. When he found out, you guys happened to be passing over Golden Fields, and he just evaporated the floor, and you all fell thousands of feet toward the earth through some pre-planning of feather fall and a fly spell. You guys managed to hit the ground safely, except for R4, who tumbled down. And then a wagon passes you. You manage to get into the wagon, and inside the wagon is a familiar face of Marcus or Morgan. You'll never know. As you are making your way to Golden Fields. So, gentlemen, today we start. Majority of you are in the back of the cart while R4 is running behind. And then you're in this cart with, Marcus or Morgan. You'll never know. Gentlemen, what would you like to do?
How much damage did I take from hitting the ground?
3. 3 damage.
Got it.
You took 1d6 damage.
I got 65.
So, you're in
I'm just gonna kick my legs up and put my wizard hat over my eyes and rest until we get into town.
okay.
I guess I should probably. No, I'm not putting my sword away.
Why would you?
Exactly. We don't know what's out here.
How are things, Martin?
It's Marcus.
Right.
Yeah. Well, things could be better. I won't lie to you. I'm not sure what happened, but about a week ago, shit got real.
No.
Yeah. People, and I don't know who, showed up and began to. Well, first they kidnapped myself and Morgan, and they interrogated us. They said something about we were spies for Harper's. I don't know anything about that. But they killed Maxine, the horse. And they killed my brother. And I ran for my life.
How did you escape?
Well, right about the time they were stabbing my horse in the face, I ran. And I ran. And I left the city. And then it wasn't until I made my way 2 days outside of Waterdeep that I managed to break my shackles on some rocks.
Has it been like a coup or or something in Waterdeep?
Mm, I don't know. They just kept saying that the Harpers torched the house. I'm not entirely sure what happened.
Now, why would they do that?
I don't know. I don't even know what Harpers are.
I imagine they play the harp.
Mm,
Damned
mm,
gypsies.
Maybe.
Did they go by Vistani?
You can't say that anymore, actually.
Yeah.
You'll find out in Von Richten's Guide to Ravenloft soon.
It's considered
Whoa.
a racial slur.
Whoa, HP Garage gifting a tier 1 sub. Thank you, man. Thank you.
You
Those
the
Bezos
best.
bucks.
Oh yeah.
Well, Waterdeep
Smart.
sucks anyways.
You loyal.
Where are you headed?
I'm hoping to make my way to Golden Fields, and I guess I'm just going to start my life over. Maybe.
It's lovely.
I hope so.
I have a sneaking feeling that you shouldn't like have your heart set on Golden Fields.
It's hard to have my heart set on anything right now. I lost my brother
That's
and
the
my
spirit.
horse.
Blind cynicism. Oh. Keep you from getting your heart broken again. Yeah, maybe somewhere a little, not here, probably not Tribor. Just, I don't know, just spitballing.
Keep heading east.
What is he, a human?
Yes.
I've heard the Wood Elves are friendly. I'm sure they'll just welcome you with open arms. Just walk in the woods until you find one. That's how it
Yeah,
goes.
I mean, Nightstone should be chill now. It needs rebuilt. There's probably work there.
Could
Mhm.
always use more hands in Nightstone.
As Powwow said that thing, R4 is just going to
As you're running.
yeah, just
Eventually, yeah, R4, you catch up to the cart, whatever, and like you just stick your sword into like the back of the cart and like use that to drag yourself a little bit. And then you just pry yourself up into. Go ahead and make a dex check real quick for me.
can we make that an athletics check?
Sure. Let's make athletics.
Sweet.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you managed to pull yourself up. I was really hoping Bo Rene would use like his like special dice, his divinity dice, and like make you fail that.
Do I have a fail? I do have a fail.
Hey, driver, what's your name?
My name's Philip.
Philip. What brings you on the road today?
Oh, I deliver grains from Golden Field to the neighboring towns.
Have you happened to hear tale around Golden Fields of, I don't know, say, hill giants?
Yeah, just last month they were attacked.
Oh,
But
do you know?
Golden Fields has a very strong army, and we managed to repel those giants as well as their goblins and ogres. So no losses on our end, plenty of losses on their end.
Wonderful.
And then
Now,
That's great.
as you like, he gestures forward, and you see the Golden Fields is coming into view now, and you see like Golden Fields is surrounded by like a 30-foot tall palisade of wood, equipped with like various very symmetrically placed in intervals, towers with like archer towers and watchtowers.
oh,
These are better fortifications than I expected of Faerun.
Yeah, indeed.
I don't know how well they
Now-
would stand up to a boulder, but something.
My good Philip, we're sort of on the hunt for these hill giants. Do you know who we could speak to get some more information on this?
Yeah. Well, the Golden Field is run by the abbot, Alardan Darovic. Alardan Darovic. The Golden Fields was established by the Emerald Enclave long ago. So the Golden Fields itself is just a rich town of history, as well as mysticism and farming.
Interesting.
Hmm.
All right.
How often would you say Golden Fields gets attacked? Any
Oh,
ideas?
Not often. Not often. People generally understand that if Golden Fields falls, a lot of places won't have food.
What's crime like inside the city?
Sparse. Very sparse. Everyone helps with the farming, and everyone lives a very simple lifestyle. It's peaceful.
Hmm.
I don't buy it. Who's the abbot pray to?
Who's the abbot pray to? Oh, well, mainly just nature itself. What's the name? Shantia.
Makes sense.
Shantia.
Do you know how difficult it is to meet with the abbot?
I've never actually tried, so I wouldn't really know.
Have you seen him like around town? Does he have like a court?
Absolutely. They often check upon everything that's going on in the town and just get along with everyone.
Wonderful. Where our first mission, we're looking for the barge right in.
The barge right in, yeah. That's going to be over there near the livestock fields.
Wonderful. Does anyone else have any information gathering?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, are there any good shops like an alchemy or herbalist shop?
Herbalism for sure. Not so much alchemy out here.
All right.
But anyway,
Please.
we should be there in about 10 minutes.
Well, I guess it would just be best to do the rest of the exploring on our own, see what we can find.
Yeah.
Maybe we can find some magic. Because I know Zephyros won't help us.
What about that one fellow? What was his name? Alskar? Something like that.
You mean
Aliskar Thalan, oh yeah, that's right.
Chavez
Yes.
Martelio?
To find him.
Right.
No, the Zentarum had another contact here. Naliskar. I should probably try to find him.
And also that Chalvis fellow.
Yes. The shepherd at the inn. Could you drop us off at the inn by chance?
Yeah, no, that shouldn't be a problem. I'll drop you off at the... Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem at all. Actually, let me double check. I think I might have... The barge right in. I think it's in a different spot.
Barge right in.
Yeah, it's a funny name. Anyway, the cart slows to a halt. Once it gets to the gates, you see, you peek your head through the curtains of the cart itself, and you see that you've arrived at the gate, and that the guards here at the main entrance here begin walking forward and checking the papers of Philip, and then also inspecting the contents of the cart. And they peek their head around and they see all of you sitting back there. Philip, what's you got some passengers? Yeah, I picked them up along the road. They're making their way to the barge right. You vouch for them? Sure. No.
Philip.
And then the guard just like looks at all of you, goes, "All right, fellas. No funny business, huh?"
We'll be on our best behavior.
They always say that. Let him in.
Nothing.
And then he picks his hand up and waves it, and then the gates slowly begin to open.
Seems like a silly question if he always gets the same answer.
Hmm.
Let's actually try to behave in this town. I feel like we could maybe not make friends, but at least make money here.
Right.
As you pass through this first initial gatehouse, you see that the trail that you were traveling on ends at this magnificent stone gatehouse, and it's carved with images of like a full-bodied woman. And powwow, you would recognize this as like interpretations of or representations of Shantia. And she's like cradling cornucopias.
Ah, yes.
And then as you
The mother of corn.
Do these religious folk always draw their goddesses like Pixar moms?
Oh, yes.
And then as you pass, you look up and you see conveniently placed a lot of arrow slits. And like this is like kind of like an entrapment area.
Hmm.
And then the first gate closes, the gate closes behind you, and then the second gate opens in front of you. And
This
then
is better guarded than Waterdeep.
This is much better guarded than Waterdeep.
Well, Waterdeep's threats come from the inside the city.
True. Flying griffins and whatnot.
Very true.
Just a large metropolitan city full of Asmodean cultists and
then as you make your
shitty
way
pirates.
officially into the inside of Golden Fields, you're met with a 20-foot tall like wooden statue of Shantia. And she's depicted as, this plump, smiling woman standing with her hands on her hips and she's like standing like in a garden of golden wheat. She's surrounded by it's surrounded by a dirt roundabout. So she's in the center of this roundabout, and then the road just kind of splits around her and then keeps going into the town.
I think I love it here.
Just north of the stone building, as you're passing it, you see a stone building with an open front, which hangs a sign that says Earth Mother's Bounty.
Yeah, why do we have to open a bar in Waterdeep?
That was kind of thrust on us.
I feel like this is a nice sleepy little farm town. I kind of dig it.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you keep going a little bit more, you see off in the distance to the right side of you is like you see some grain towers. And then you pass some livestock fields along the way, and you see two large fields, and inside of them roaming are cattle and oxen, and then some cordoned off pens for like sheeps and chicken, turkeys and pigs. And like surprisingly, each field itself is roughly about a half mile in diameter. And you see various people like working the fields.
Something tells me our kind wouldn't exactly do well here.
Do you mean Warforged or haphazard mercenaries?
Yes.
Both.
Both. Definitely.
I don't know. I feel like they have more. Like, it seems like a town that has more breweries than they do temples, and I kind of fuck with that.
Well, I would feel each temple is just a brewery.
That's well said.
And as you continue making your way into the almost like the center of this little section here of this town, you're all caught off guard by a treant just walking about. And you see like kids
immediately-
playing on it. You see kids playing on it, and like he's playing with the kids as well. And it just seems like he's a normal thing in this town.
R4's having flashbacks to fucking Eberron, where Trents are definitely like mechanically engineered monsters to kill people.
Pot meat kettle.
Stay your blade, R4. Stay your blade.
And then once you get
One
into,
doesn't look bad.
go ahead and make a perception check. Anyone?
I'll make one. If I can dare.
Powwow. You notice that as you've been traveling, the town is kind of set up like in concentric circles, like it's like rings of things. And as you make your way into this one section where this treant is, it seems to be like the center of all these circles. You find yourself in like this central square, and you see a bunch of people are gathering for like picnics and like just socializing. You see like ordered rows of wood longhouses, and each one looks like it could fit about 100 people. And then you see they all face inward toward a central plaza where like you can tell like this is the Abbey of Shanto of Shantae. And yeah, you see a mixture of humans and then just people in robes that you could just assume to be druids. You see various priests. You see wagons and wheelbarrows are parked just about everywhere. And they're just like free for anyone to use. You see random people just picking them up and using them.
Lovely.
This is quaint. Reminds me of Cormare sometimes.
This is
Reminds me of
actually
the Enclave.
quite a diverse environment.
Yeah. It's a good combo. It's not, redneck towns that can be kind of, I don't know, gossipy. and-
Samey.
I would love to see the secrets hidden beneath this beauty.
Something
then the
tells me
cart-
It's not going to be as deep as you think it is.
The cart slowly comes to a stop here at the center of the town. And Philip turns and moves the curtain for you and goes, "Hey, this is your stop."
Yeah. What do we owe you, good man?
No. Nothing. Don't worry about it. I always like helping those in need.
All right, cool.
Here's a gold piece for your troubles.
Oh, thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, you stay safe out there. It's troubled times in the Sword Coast.
You as well. Watch out for those bandits out there.
Yeah, and giants.
And giants.
And cultists.
Oh my.
All kinds of.
And then you all...
Oh yes, the herbalist shop. Where is that?
You can find that over that first section, that first building you saw when you came in.
Cool. All right.
And then as you all disembark the cart, he kind of, and then cart just starts moving along again. You find yourself just in this almost town square, like, of this peaceful, warm day. Surrounded by golden wheats. It's like the scene from, it almost looks like Gladiator when Maximus Aurelius comes home.
Yeah.
It's just like that. Just wheat fields and just warm and just a calm that you haven't sensed from anywhere else that you've been so far.
Hopefully
Reminds me
minus
of
the dead
outskirts
wife
of
and kid.
Metro.
Did Matthew get off with us?
No.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
He's a survivor.
So the abbot is that who we're gonna?
The abbot. We should probably hit up our contacts first since we're here.
Yeah. Well, I'm fair game for grabbing a pint, as always.
And I want to hit
Bard
the
guard, I
shop
guess?
at some point.
Yeah. Let's
Well-
go to the boards, right?
Okay. So
Right,
you
to the bar
turn
door.
around and you start. You turn around and start just making your way back.
Making our way.
Yeah, making my way.
Man, it's nice. I kind of just want to have a pint on the green and like, I don't know, argue with some druids about the weave. Sounds like a good afternoon.
It's a very different concept.
You make your way.
You're not relaxed by arguing with hippies.
So yeah, you just begin making your trek down this one main road, back toward the fields that you saw as you were entering. And eventually along the way, just past like a huge grove of like apple trees and everything like that, bearing a bunch of produce. You see not a large building by any means. It's kind of a, on the lower end size of sizes. Just a basic wood construct of a building, with a strong like hay rooftop. And you see a sign above it. It says Barge Right.
Guess we start here.
That's us.
This is the place.
I'm gonna walk right in.
Okay.
I'm
You
gonna
walk
barge
in.
right in.
Yeah. R4, as soon as you walk in, everyone turns and looks at you. And there's just the visible state of confusion. Because you can gather that these people really haven't seen machinery. Or even machinery that walks like you do.
I'm going to give a very, very obvious, like, Terminator scan of the room. Threat level is negative. We're looking for the barkeep.
And they all kind of like turn their heads and like gesture with their thumbs toward the bar.
Beeline.
Don't mind him, everybody.
Take my hat off.
He's a
You see like a mixture of halflings and humans, some elvish descent people, and they're all like just wearing like basic common clothes. No one here seems to be wearing anything fancy whatsoever. Even the members that you've seen who are like priests or anything like that are, dressed pretty modestly.
And the robot's wearing a top hat and cuffs.
common folk.
Yeah, we're still in our outfits from the Castle
From
Interfall.
the-
Yeah.
Regardless, from
Just dirty.
We look
Formal wear.
horrifying.
Yeah. And you all approach the bar and you see like there's a bunch of empty seats here at the bar top, and there's just, for some reason, the barkeep's always, polishing the glass. Just, and then he turns
going
around and
to-
goes, "Oh, hello there."
hello.
I'm gonna step aside and pull a chair out for powwow.
Oh, thank you.
Must say, I love the outfits. Haven't seen you folk here before. Are you new to here at the Goldfields?
Just rolled in.
Oh, welcome. My name's Johnny, and I'm the barkeep here at the Barge Right.
Hey, Johnny. What do we want? We want 4, 5? Save it. Are you drinking?
Sure.
All right, I'll take 5 pints.
All right, what would you like? We have ale, we have mead, we have some, believe it or not, we have a wine that's made from wheat.
Yes.
Wheat wine. 2 at least.
2 wheat wines, okay?
You guys.
And 2
I
Two.
think I'll take
Yes.
mead.
mead, two wheat wines, a mead.
Mead.
You, large fellow, what would you like?
Do you have a bit of oil?
Can't say that I do.
He's fine. Thero will have a mead. And Savian. I don't
I'll have-
know.
I'll try the mead.
All right, 3 meads and 2 wheat wines. Good sir.
Coming right up. And then he turns around and like opens up some drawers from underneath the shelf and then pulls out some bottles and then some tankards and just starts pouring away and then just scoots them toward you.
Thanks,
Well,
boss.
we'll say that runs about Let's say 4 copper.
I'll slide him a silver.
Oh, that's mighty generous of you.
Who are we supposed to meet here again?
Chavez.
Yes, Chavez.
Chavez?
Chavez Marcelo. By
That's it.
chance, Johnny, have you seen Shepherd around? Or
There's a lot of shepherds. You have to narrow it down.
Martholio.
Hey, cut it out back there. Cut it out. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Anyway, sorry about that. What?
Martholio.
Martholio.
Yeah.
Martholio.
yeah, Chavez Martholio.
Oh, Shalbus. Yeah, Shalbus fellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty new here. I'd say he's probably out in the fields right now. Usually comes in probably around dusk. You're welcome to wait if you want, or you can make your way through the fields. Right now it's probably like a little after noon.
Shit.
Do you have any rooms available?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Fuck it.
I'm fine at taking off, day drinking a little bit.
Yeah, rooms.
Well,
The rooms are modest, I will say. So you usually can fit about 2 people per room, but you, my friend, might need your own room.
I won't need a room. They will.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, I mean anything by it. Yeah, I can string together what, 2, 3 rooms? How many?
I don't need much space.
Yeah.
rooms.
3
Would
rooms.
probably be best.
3 rooms? No worries. That'll run you about 2 copper each per night.
Sure.
Each. So that's 6
Sounds good.
per night. All right.
You're getting the feeling, by the way, as someone as a group of people who are carrying literally over 25,000 gold. You're getting the feeling. I don't think I'm gonna run out any ever. I don't think I'm gonna run out
I
of
can buy
money.
this place and literally just free up carrying capacity.
Oh, and Johnny, we're looking for some more information. The reason we're here is we're sort of on the hunt for the hill giants.
The hunt
know
for the
if,
hill giants, you say?
Yes, it's a whole thing. We've had a very long few days. Do you know how we could talk to perhaps the abbot or anyone who's dealt with them with the recent attacks?
Yeah. Go to the center of the town. The center. Follow the street. Just once you head out, go right. Follow that until you get to the center of the concentric circles, and then you'll see this large wooden structure. It's a 3-story stone building. Can't miss it. The North Furrows End is what they call it.
North Furrows End. Wonderful.
I'm sorry, the Harvest Home Abbey.
The Harvest Home Abbey, even better.
Okay.
Well, let's talk to Chavez first before we go there.
Do you have any like guards or soldiers that come in here that have told you about the hill giants? You know what those guys are like?
Oh, a few of the guards will stop in here after their shifts. They don't really talk too much. Not a lot happens here. Just last month we had an attack, but
Yeah.
they managed to
That's
hold
big
them off.
news.
Yeah. There was a little bit of celebration after over at the Harvest Home, but nothing crazy to report. Every once in a while you get some goblins, trying to get over the walls, but
Bastards.
they can't climb our walls.
Yeah, they have pretty big walls. Giant and goblins aren't that big. How many giants do you think it was? If you had to spitball it.
From the report, it was about 5.
Really?
It was about 5 giants.
5 that they got or 5 that came?
5 that came. No goblins or no giants were killed. Killed a few goblins, killed a few ogres, but no giants. No giants were killed. They probably racked up about, I'd probably say about 15, 20 goblins and about 5 or 6 ogres.
Yeah. Huh.
But this is about a month ago. So
Yeah.
because of how paranoid Powwow is now, can I do like a check just around to see if anyone has more than just curious looks at us?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check or an insight check. Your choice.
Yeah, they're the same.
You see that from
Not
the general confusion of people looking at you when you walked in, seeing you dressed significantly different than they are and looking significantly different than they'd look. You get the general stares of confusion, but no one really eyeballing you with like any type of contempt or wrongful meanings. Just kind of confusion, like who are these strangers here?
Yeah, don't worry about the small folk powwow. They gossip,
Well-
but they're harmless.
How much was all the
Cool.
drinks?
4, but I gave him a silver.
I'll stand up. I need to go to the herbalist shop. Tell you what, everybody, another round on me, and I'll put down like 2 gold.
Everyone stands up and starts giving you an ovation. Like,
Well, I'll clap too.
okay. And then Johnny takes the gold and goes, "These guys will never leave now." All right, single file line. All right, come on, one at a time. Let's not make this crazy.
All right, we can start one of those like chains. Only instead of a water bucket, it's gonna be handing out mugs.
Ravi,
See, that's basically what happens. Like these people get in the line, and then Johnny will hand them a tankard, and they'll just pass it down the line.
The guy in the back line
Alright.
just got 3.
Yeah.
But Renee, do you need the money?
Yes. I mean, I got my change. I think I'm good to go on my end.
I'm gonna accompany Powwow as he goes to the herbalist.
I'll hang out here. I'll take a drink with Thero.
Good.
Got an eye on
Make
you,
sure he
Rogue.
doesn't rob anybody.
I think I will sit here and wait for the shepherd to come in.
Well, you can hand out pints with us then. As we start.
Yeah, you all just like join the assembly line of pint giving.
Yeah, we're buying out the bar.
And it's nice, like it's like refreshing. Like first of all, the mead, delicious. The wheat wine tastes. You can taste a little bit of like lavender to it almost, and it's like just like a relaxing taste. It's different than anything you've really had before, but overall, like since you've been here in Golden Fields and just this brief amount of time, you're just relaxed, and you feel like the stresses of like the water deep are kind of just melting off your shoulders for a little bit.
Until. No, I'm just playing.
Hey, no Schrodinger's Palisades, or what is it? No, Chekhov's Palisades.
So
as we're walking, Ravi, have you ever seen a peaceful town before?
Once, a long time ago.
Yes. This is like my 3rd town ever. This is unusual for me.
Last town I was in that was this peaceful didn't remain this way this long.
I don't feel fully comfortable here, but I like it.
I believe that's a term known as serenity. I believe you're going to keep looking over your shoulder for quite some time because that's what you're accustomed to. But as for your desire to know what's beneath the skin of the town per se, I don't think you're going to find anything of interest.
God, that's fucking deep. Jesus.
It's your words, such wisdom. Come to the shop. I go start walking in a random direction.
okay,
Wait, no.
Do
it's-
I know what direction The shop is.
The shop was the building you saw when you entered.
All right, so
So
I'm gonna just guide Powwow the
Yeah.
correct direction.
so like
As he walks in the wrong one, just
yeah, Powwow begins like walking like almost toward a fence line. He sees a horse and he's like, I love horses. And then then you just like grab him on the shoulder and just like turn his body left, and he just keeps walking autonomously.
it's about right.
And then on both sides of you are these huge, half a mile long fields with roaming horses and cattle and all this other livestock. And you're just walking.
You think we could get away with robbing a few graves? I could really use to increase my bone collection, but I don't want to get ourselves in trouble for it.
Savian chimes in.
Given
I imagine they have livestock bones. Would you be interested in like a cow?
A skeleton cow?
S-
Oh, don't tease me, Xavier.
What a good mount.
could we make a chimera?
I don't know. But yes.
Shit's getting weird.
Whoa. Do I have plans?
There goes Mike.
There goes Mike.
Now there's two of you.
Not yet. Now there's two of me.
There it is.
Hello, everyone. Can we just point out the differences in the cameras here?
One's super smooth, one not so super smooth.
Yeah, one's really good and one's not that
Oh.
great.
And
The fact that
one's
I-
$20 webcam.
No, this is one's the Logitech C922.
Yeah, but it's not as good as the fucking actual camera.
Yeah, it's not as good as the DSLR.
Yeah. Like if I was using my fucking
But the fact that I used to use this was my camera for streaming, from the get go, makes a difference. Now I'm seeing it. Now I'm
That's what
seeing
your
it,
Prime
yeah.
subs can deliver.
That's
for
what the
stream.
Prime subs can deliver.
We need 4 more DSLRs.
Wait, how are you here but no video? What is going on right now? There you are.
there it
Okay.
is.
Just need to
Give it
video.
time.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin your little demonstration with the
Yeah.
cameras to the
Yeah.
pod or whoever's going to watch that.
Yeah.
So, how long of a walk is this? How big is this place?
You look around and you see this place is massive. Golden Fields is massive. Philip told you that the place is about 20 miles total.
Oh, shit.
And I mean, each one of these fields is about a half mile itself. So you're looking at probably about a 10-minute walk, not a 10-mile walk. Like a 10-15 minute walk.
That ain't a walk, that's a hike.
So,
Yeah.
this is an entire farm walled in.
Yes.
That means the city would be fine under siege.
You know? Must be really hard to guard all of these walls.
And then
I have the money for it.
as you're walking, you hear a series of dings echo, like bells echoing in the distance. You hear 1, 2, 3 of them, or you hear 13 bells. Not uncommon for like times of day.
It's 13 o'clock.
That's it. You keep walking. And then now you're about halfway into this walk, and you see a few carts come toward you. All on one side, you see like 3 or 4 different carts, and each one, as they pass you, notice are full of different guards. You see some priests. You see, and you can reasonably assume that maybe a shift change just happened.
Posting man.
Posting man's here. Van's here. And as you get closer, you kind of crest a hill a little bit, and then on your decline, you begin to see the top of this 20-foot tall wooden statue that you saw when you entered. And just off to the side of it, you see that stone structure.
Reminds me of the outskirts of Metrol.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Was
Very
that
peaceful
another-
city.
Was that a destroyed city?
Eventually.
How old are you?
How long have I been here?
Oh,
How old are you?
10 years? 15?
So probably about 18.
2,000.
17. Probably about 200,000 years.
Yeah, 16,015.
So probably, including training in the Enclave, 17 years.
You've seen a lot.
Fast-paced life for a Warforged.
And
We
now
aren't
here
made
we
to
are in a
last.
farm town. There's the shop.
And eventually, you do come across
Here
this
we
shop.
are.
You see you see the 20-foot tall wooden statue, and then you see just north of the statue is the stone building, the open front. You see a sign that says Earth Mother's Bounty.
Step in.
Okay, you step in, and you see like a bunch of like people. As soon as you walk in, you see a few people just perusing what they have in selection here in the store. You see various just containers of seeds. You see like various vases of flowers and everything like that. And then a little halfling woman comes up to you, and she goes, "Hello, I'm Savimbra Tumbleleaf. I run the Earth Mother's Bounty. How can I help you today?"
Hello. My name is Powwow. This is Ravager. I know, it's a complicated name. There's a 4 in there somewhere. But, anyways, I'm hoping you can help me with something.
I sure hope I can help you.
So, I've grown to love herbalism, and I've done quite well making potions and everything else.
Good
I'm
for you.
trying to branch out a little bit.
Mhm.
We're going to be fighting some large things. We're on the hunt for giants and ogres and all kinds of
Oh,
mean nasties. And as you can see, my big friend here carries a very big sword.
I see.
I'm hoping to help boost that somehow. I'm trying to convert my herbalism knowledge into some poison knowledge. Or some sort of something like that.
Okay. Are you looking for what is it exactly that you want?
It just scrounge up some sort of poisoner's kit so I can start working on some things that I could apply to his weapon.
Okay. Well, I can definitely help you with that. Allow me to go look in the back for some poison kits, or is there anything else that you need?
Would you have or know where to point in the direction of some sort of books that could help me learn some, basics on creating these?
I'd say you could look at the abbey. Most of our books are there, as well as the schooling for the children here. But we don't really have a library. But most of the books are there. But please, look around my shop, please. If you'd like free samples of any of the seeds, by all means, just let me know. I sell only the finest seeds here in all of Golden Fields, and just allow me 1 second while I go look in the back and see if I can find something for you.
Awesome.
And then she turns around and starts walking away to the back of the shop.
Once she's out of earshot, I'm going to lean down Powwow. We may have just aroused the suspicion of guards.
I've been completely transparent, honest.
I'm gonna cast Sending while I'm at the bar.
Okay.
Powwow, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little shit-faced and I can't count to 25. Look for spell books. And come back and do shots.
Right. Shots of wine. Spell books. In a farmer's town. Will do my best.
Something like that. At this
He's been gone
point,
for
you guys
15 minutes.
have been in each other's brains long enough to know what the other one's trying to get the gist of, so it's fine.
Yeah. I don't know. It's been like 15 minutes. He's been gone, right?
It's been about 20 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like 3 or 4 pints down.
Okay.
Burn, it's just fucking.
This
Me and
mead,
Varner just put him
blow the
back.
keg.
the mead hits a little different here.
Oh, fuck yeah, it does.
It's not watered
That's
down
not-
like in Waterdeep.
Yeah, they're not trying to get rich off of you here. They're trying to get you fucked up and back tomorrow.
Eventually, Savembra comes back.
Darnazing.
Eventually, Savembra comes back, and she has like some small little various like flowers and like little weeds, whatever. And she goes, this is the best I can come up with. These are not edible in any type of way. These are poisonous flowers and weeds that can be found out in the wild. I'm sure you might be able to convert them into whatever you're looking for.
Perfect. That's all I needed was a baseline. Can I have that in a box?
Absolutely. And then she turns around, like gets like this small like little it's like a cloth, really. It's not a box. She just wraps them up in a cloth, whatever, and hands them to you. You know.
Perfect. How much do I owe you? 100 gold.
Oh, this will just run you about 5 copper.
Come on now. With a smile
If you-
like that, how can I give you 5 copper?
The cost of it is 5 copper, but if you'd like to make a donation, these are always accepted.
Oh. Here's a gold.
Well, thank you so much. Please take some seeds with you. We have pumpkin, and we have wheat, and we have apple trees, and we have any of the things that we grow here in Golden Fields. You're more than welcome to have seeds for.
Wonderful. I'll telepathically speak to Ravager. Is this a bad time to ask about any dead cows?
I'm not sure how much the. You know what? You've been personable. Hang on. Out loud, I'm going to say.
Y'all got any dead cows?
Where do you put the carcasses?
Y'all got any of them dead moo-moos?
We were trying to build a chimera. Could you assist us with that?
We're looking for a couple of cattle corpses. Do you know where we could find some?
Looking at you
Perhaps
with like a smile. She goes, you can check the fields, the livestock fields. They can point you in the direction of what they do to dispose of the bodies. Of the animals, I mean, not people. We don't do that here.
We don't have any judgments. Thank you for your time.
Is
Thank
this
you.
like a fucking Stepford town now? I'm getting the weird vibe from her. But maybe I'm just drunk with Varden. I don't know.
I think she's just like this.
And just for funsies, I'll speak into her mind. Thank you so much. You've been such a wonderful help. I just turn around and leave.
And you leave.
Why are we the troublemakers powwow?
So the barbarian and the cleric go out.
the two least conspicuous people of the fucking party.
Yeah.
Wearing my fucking.
I was
purple
tempted to use
outfit.
my last sending on this. But remember, we're wanted felons in the largest town in the region.
Fuck it.
We're borderline in hiding. We're buying out the bar. We bought out the apothecary.
Yeah, so when they see the wanted sign, they're like, "There's no way."
It couldn't be those guys.
No.
Yeah. We're nice people.
Relation.
It must be another fighter, wizard, creepy vampire-looking cleric, giant robot with death machine, and then sneaky rogue boy,
Yeah.
and then devil man. It's unrelated.
So
Yep.
I'll
It's
go with
fine.
the Abbey
This is
for
fine.
book knowledge.
Okay. Beauharnais, Varden,
This is fine.
Thero, Savian. All of you are here at the barge right. You've sat down at the tables with the other commoners who are drinking here, and then you're just cheering cups with each other and swapping
Oh yeah.
some stories, telling jokes, whatever. And every once in a while you're doing like a little bit of magic just to, impress them. And then
So it smashes a glass. I mended back together.
yeah. And then a few figures walk in, a few figures walk out, and then one walks in, and then Varden, you notice that he's wearing like a long cloak, and then as he walked in, the breeze hit him just right, and then the cloak moves to the side a little bit, and you see like a little snake almost tucked into one of his pouches on his waist, and he walks up to the bar and goes, "Hey Johnny, give me a mead, please." And Johnny serves him a mead. And slides him a copper, and then begins drinking at the bar.
So I get up and try and sober up real quick. Hello, brother. How are you?
Oh, hey there, guy. Just taking a break from the fields. And he just keeps drinking his cup.
Yeah, it must be a busy line of work.
I will say this. Probably a little like loud enough for this guy to hear it, but technically to Varden. Is there like a code word?
He the guy looks over his shoulder at you, and just turns back and there's like drunks, and then just drinks a little bit. Oh yes, the fields keep me busy, but I like to dip out sometimes during the day. Nothing really going on here, so
I feel like we had a go. Shit.
Did we have a code word?
I don't know.
No, we didn't have a code word. Hello, brother. And then I let my snake pop his head out.
you don't have one
underneath
right
my
now.
sleeve for-
Well, he hasn't come
Oh,
back yet.
damn.
I also like snakes, Varden. They are interesting creatures.
Oh, never mind.
Here,
Anyway,
watch. Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Don't mind him. Anyway,
I take out my wand.
Um,
Varden, give me your fucking hand. It's chill. And I will prestidigitate a little snake tattoo on your wrist. See? Yeah.
Like some Death Eater tattoo? This is just weird.
Yeah. The Zentarim are fucking
So I
weird.
but anyway,
It's nice. Line work could use a little work, but not bad.
Everyone's a fucking critic.
anyway, I come from Nightstone. I am here scouting ahead for Zulkin. A mutual party.
Well, I'm sure you're doing a good job for him. And he drinks his drink and he goes, "Well, I should get back to the field." And he puts his cup down and then begins walking out.
Hey, wait.
That was incredibly unhelpful.
What are you doing? Come back.
Follow him, talking
So I
private.
follow him.
Okay.
So I follow him outside.
I do not.
Hey,
Okay. He walks out, and then you walk out, and you're kind of stumbling a little bit, like some drunken asshole. Like, hey, come back here.
Hey, come back here. Look, seriously. We're out trying to figure out more about the sundering and, well, never mind. But anyway, we need some help. We need just a quick hang on one second. We need why don't I just get back to you tomorrow?
It sounds like you need it. And he turns around and just walks back toward the fields.
And I go back inside.
Okay. And you walk back in alone. Borne sees you.
Have a pint.
God damn it, you got me too drunk.
And when you drink it, I have prestidigitated it to taste like soup. It's just shenanigans.
Where did this tattoo come from, by the way?
Say what?
I asked where the tattoo came from.
Oh, because the fucking snakes and shit. That's like the Zentarim thing, right?
Oh, God.
I'm trying to tell him we're on the level, that we're, in the company and whatever. I don't fucking know how this shit works. I don't know, bro. He seems either entirely unwilling to help us. I don't know if it's because we're shit-faced or because he's just not a helpful person. But whatever. We'll go to sleep. We'll sleep it off. We'll kill hill giants. Easy peasy.
Sounds
They're
like
not
a
resistant to fire.
True.
They're not resistant to fire, right?
You don't know.
Try and talk to
You've
him.
never.
Well, I
fought
say
him.
that to Varden.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I've never.
maybe.
I fucking hope not. My cantrips and spells are all fire. That'd be really fucking shitty. That's another reason not to fight fire giants, by the way.
Very true. I'm glad we decided to do hill giants first.
Oh, me too. You think Tribor has wheat wine? No, they have regular grape wine. I've had
No.
a bunch of grape wine. Oh shit! Do you think? You think the others know that we're supposed to be like conspicuous and like on the down low?
Probably not anymore.
Yeah, we kind of are like running away from a massacre and working for a criminal organization. Oh, shit.
Hey, we're not criminals. We're just secret.
Okay, so Powwow comes back. We drink
Powwow
with
and R4. Powwow and R4 eventually make their way back.
Do you think treants poop?
He says as he enters the bar.
So Powwow comes back, and then Abbott.
That's funny.
Oh, Abbott. Yes, I wanted to go to the Abbey anyways.
Next.
Powwow, R4, you guys walk in and you see Borne and Varden are shit-faced.
Oh, try this, by the way. I want to see if it's.
Theros passed out
if
in
you
the
think
corner.
it's good.
Hey, welcome back.
Did you manage to find a contact?
Yeah, he's a dick, bro. Like, Zentarim
Ass.
Exnay on the Ixnay.
Savian walks up. Weren't we supposed to say a code word?
Did you show him your snake tattoo?
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
nice.
yeah, the one that's on the on your
No,
shoulder, on your
no,
side.
it would make sense, right? That if you were a spy and someone just come talk to you about some spy shit, that you would not, talk about it unless they gave some sort of code word that you knew, that they knew.
I don't think I got a code word in my sending.
I totally don't even remember.
Fuck. I feel like I should remember that. Fuck.
You can make a knowledge check
I'll
with
be-
disadvantage right now.
Okay.
Uh, can I make a hit? Would that be history?
Yeah, you can make a history check as well if you want.
Oof.
No,
I'm not better.
you remember there was a code word, and Zolkin told it to you, but you're too drunk to remember it right now. Baronet.
fuck.
And R4, you weren't really paying attention. You were just watching Power ride off into the sunset, into the sunrise on a horse.
That's fair.
I remember 7 snakes, but that's it.
I think that was it.
Was that it?
I think that was it.
I thought that was Zolkin's like title.
No, Zolkin was the head of the 7 snakes.
Yeah.
But I think he said, if you meet these persons, just mention 7 snakes.
Well, that's why Barney is drunk, because Grim does not remember what these notes mean.
Would that be like one head with 7 bodies? Head of the 7 snakes. It's like a reverse Hydra.
Have you ever seen those rats that get all their tails wrapped up together, and then they're like a super rat that like has to go everywhere together, and they're like a big like rat hive?
No,
It's
what
like
the
that,
fuck?
but
What
with
the fuck?
snakes.
What the fuck's going on in Cormier?
Bro, how long
Oh,
did you live in Waterdeep? That's just like all over the Blue Alleys.
You are drunk, man.
I'm telling you, that's like a thing. Is it? But okay, so conceptualize
Dylan's losing
Imagine
it
that.
right now. Dylan's absolutely losing it.
that, but like snakes, right? Is that what Zolkin is?
Well, there's like,
Like-
the snake orgies, like when snakes mate.
Does that mean that Zolkin's down for an orgy? Were we supposed to proposition this dude? I don't think that ratio's right.
It's just abject horror at
Oh my god. That's fucking-
Every day, I wonder why I travel with you.
Like we're supposed to come up to this guy and be like, "Hey, yo, bro. I mean, we got 6 dudes. You know, you want to 7 snake it?" No, that's not polite. We're in some rural little religious town. I know they have a fertility goddess, but I don't think they're like down for that when you meet somebody. Or maybe they are. Fuck, I don't know. Never been here.
I think the polite thing to do is just you knock on the door and say, "I'm here for the orgy."
Well, okay, so spies, you need to pass a code word, but for orgies, it's just like, "Hello, I'd like to fuck you and your friends." No, come on.
out of curiosity, because I know Bo Rene currently can't control the volume of his
Out of
voice.
curiosity, how many people have been reading Dylan's scripts?
A, B, how many people are looking at us in the bar right now?
Everyone's
We
kind
are
of like everyone is kind of just drunk out of their goddamn mind right now because
We've been
Two
making
gold-
it rain,
two- yeah.
booze.
yeah, it's been raining booze nonstop since you left. The floor smells like
Time out.
mead.
All right, cool. That means nobody's hearing the orgy talk.
Or the Zendrum talk, or the we were part of a massacre in Waterdeep talk.
Really, just any of it.
Yeah, we're just spilling secrets.
I mean-
Bo Rene could not get a clearance.
Johnny's there, just
Still on the mead.
Johnny's there, just serving the mead.
Johnny knows if he needs to be bought out. I have definitely done the trick where, like, I'm like, "Hey, I'm not sure another round." It's like 6 gold land on the bar. I'm like, "Oh fuck."
I want to go to the Abbey to do more searching stuff. Johnny, here's a gold for you for the cleanup after all this.
One for the
I
road?
wanna go.
One for the road.
because I go get my shit together. I'm fucking wasted.
Yeah, Varden is good. We need to take care of Varden now. Thero is dead. Goodbye forever, Thero. I'll take one for the road. I think Powell needs one for the road. I think Saving needs one for the road.
We only allow drinking in public on the holidays. I'm sorry, that's the rule.
How much gold would it take for today to be a holiday?
Well, I don't. Gold doesn't dictate the holidays.
It's different outside of Waterdeep.
Not that kind of place, Barney.
Yeah.
Are we all going to the Abbey?
All right, I'll flip him this over from like
I've already
6 feet away.
Okay.
I'm throwing Thero over my shoulder, and
Okay. Surprisingly light. He's got the body of a fucking 12-year-old Dutch girl. Like,
yeah,
All right, a 12-year-old Dutch girl has the body of Dylan.
that's
and the
still, like,
facial hair.
$140.
And the facial hair.
The Dutch are just large
Shit.
people.
She ain't got much going on.
Okay.
Oh, well. Beauharnais starts very peppy, but considering it's hot, he's starting to get winded after like 70 feet.
And those robes, not doing well.
Oh man.
And they're like caked with like mud, sweat.
Yeah.
piss.
Probably a little bit.
I have prestidigitation. I can clean them. I can get the piss out.
Oh yeah, so Beauharnais would definitely be the cleanest of all of us.
Oh no, I keep my shit clean.
Beauharnais has also been depressed, so he has not been prestidigitating the robes.
Okay.
To the Abbey.
To the Abbey. Okay. So you make your way back to the center of Golden Fields. Beauharnais, Varden, go ahead and make a constitution check for me.
Oh god, here we go.
I think I'm capable of both these. Not really. Whoops.
Varden,
That sounds bad.
you've managed to sober up quite a bit. While still not fully sober, you are more soberer than you were before. By the time you make it after this 20-minute walk to the center of town. Beauharnais, you're on some next level shit.
Yeah, I definitely grabbed a mug on the way out and then drank it and then put it on the fence post on one of the fields. That old trick.
That's just some Ohio shit. That's what that is.
You didn't do that in
Beauharnais
England?
to turn
I was never in England.
turn it up.
No. I mean, that's the move in England is you walk out of the pub and you grab one real quick and then drink in the smoke pit.
So, yeah, so you guys eventually make your way back to the center of town. You see like a handful of like peaceful worshipers, living and working in the area. The wagons and wheelbarrows, are coming and going. You see groves of trees just south. You see this tree ant walking around again. Still kids playing on it. And then you see this large stone structure.
Going towards it.
In we go.
Yep.
Okay.
Inside.
Okay. You see this huge, it looks old, centuries old. You see the outer walls of it have statues of Shantea in every corner, and her hands are raised to the sky as though she's like casting a spell to summon rain. You see well-tended hedges surrounding the foundation, and a sun-shaped window of stained glass is set just above the entrance and the steps leading to it. You see narrow windows of stained glass are decorated with images of wheat and fruit and vegetables, and they're all lighting the pillared arcades within. Once you get inside, you see toward the back of the building, mounted between two sturdy roof beams, a large bronze bell. And then it takes you all by surprise that wandering the halls, you see these two black bears.
I know I'm sobering up, but are those two black bears?
Yes.
Meat isn't a hallucination. But I
And
need to
then-
ride one of those bears.
They
God.
begin like walking toward you on all fours.
No, I'm way too drunk to fight right now.
No, bro, we get bear mounts. Oh, horses, griffins, bears.
In front of Bone, as I know he inevitably starts to move towards the bears to attempt to ride them.
Mm-hmm.
So just like hand on Thero, making sure he's not falling anywhere, and then hand on Bone to make sure he's not going to try.
Hey, the griffins worked. You saw the kids ride the ent. If kids can ride an ent, I believe a wizard can ride a bear.
I wait for the bears to approach.
And the bears approach you, and they like begin like nuzzling at like your at your hands and like at your cloaks and everything like that. And like eventually, like one of their snouts like actually go into like one of your bags,
Oh, the seeds.
Aw.
and then like it like you hear it crunching, and then its head comes out, and you see like it's eating like one of your rations.
Oh,
I thought I was going to eat one of the bones.
I was concerned it was going to get the bag of poison that Powwow just purchased.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Box of poison.
Cloth wrapped up poison.
Either way, we don't want to poison the holy bears.
You see a male human begin walking toward you from the back of the back of the abbey, and he goes, "Oh, don't mind them. That's Darlow and Tilby.
Tilby and Darlow.
They gave us quite a startle about a few months back. They just wandered into the woods somehow. But we trained them, we fed them, and now they just are our pets almost here at the Abbot. Hello,
That's nuts.
hello.
How would a bear get in the woods?
my name is Alardin Derovic, and I am the Abbot here of Goldfields."
Oh, you're the man.
So they say.
I take my hat off and very deeply bow.
I bow, but I hold my head. Nice to meet you.
I see some of you have tasted our mead. Quite stronger than the normal stuff you'd find outside of Golden Fields.
It's great.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
we have a couple questions. I have two to start with.
No, 1 second. And he reaches inside of one of his long draped sleeves and pulls out these two little, almost, they look like grapes almost. And he hands one to you, Renee, and one to you, Varden. These will help with the sobering.
The goodest of berries.
Thank
I
you.
was going to ask about that actually. I'll eat it.
Okay. And like, you chew it, and you feel like its juice is revitalizing you, and you feel sober already.
Oh wow.
Or
That was
more
gonna be one of
sober.
the questions actually.
Or more sober.
Wow.
Right now, you're like
Thank
living
you.
on a good buzz.
Yeah. Oh, do you have a bathroom too?
Not here in the Abbot, no. But there's a few outhouses outside.
Okay. I'm going to a house.
Okay.
I'll catch you guys. I wish I
Bonet,
would have actually go get a drink.
runs outside, like holding like his crotch in the ropes. Like gets out, sees like kids playing, goes, "Where's the bathroom, kids?"
Have you children seen the toilet?
Yeah. They point toward like some like little small like little wooden like porta johns basically, and
Perfect. I need to go cast Break the Seal at 3rd level.
okay. You run into there and you close the door behind you, and like it's just a giant hole in the ground.
Hey, win in Rome. Win in Golden Fields. I don't know. Go make a drink. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Before I ask any further questions, that the one who just went to the bathroom, he's of the magic type. Do you have any? Is there any spell knowledge in this town that he could grow off of?
In what regards?
The wizardry type spellbooks.
A lot of us are nature-based druids. So unfortunately, we don't keep much in terms of spell books.
Sure. Any scrolls?
I'd have to check the archives. What, pray tell, begs these questions?
He's just looking to expand. I'll go into the whole details here. I'll telepathically speak to Ravager. Where do we start?
Barney comes back.
We could start with the giants.
The Giants. We've had quite the day, Abbott. Quite the day. As you can tell, we are clearly not from here.
Obviously.
But essentially, we've said hello to a storm giant, and he's asked us to help with some other giant problems that are going on right now. So we're searching for the hill giants to find something that they have. And I've heard that you've had some troubles yourselves with the hill giants.
Oh, well, trouble is a stronger word than necessary. We did have an incursion about a month back, but Goldenfield guards are built different here, and
Corn-fed boys.
corn-fed boys, exactly. And we managed to repel whatever incursion. Nothing breached our walls.
Do you know where they set up camp?
No. I know they came from the east, but that's about it. Once you clear the walls and you make your way east, you kind of hit the woods, the forest. So there's no point in us trying to track them.
Of course.
Abbott, I'm sure you're an educated man. You like a good read. You like to sit down with a good book every now and then, right?
As I've already told your companion, I don't have any spell books.
No, I just... Have you heard of the Ordning?
I can't say that I have, no.
It seems to be some kind of caste system that exists within the giants. You know,
In your
storm giants
brain,
on
in
top.
your head, you hear a voice going, "What is the shadow?"
Yep.
It's been shattered, so we've been
Yeah.
told
Multiple
multiple times.
like storm giants on top, and then hill giants kind of on the bottom. They're
Mhm.
Been shattered.
and it's been shattered, and giants are now essentially pitched into a civil war.
Interesting.
We're concerned not only that the tribes and clans near more sedentary civilizations who could provide a target for them could be at risk, and that this might be our into kind of resolving this war before collateral damage spreads.
Dragons.
Yeah, dragons is a big risk.
Well, dragons haven't been seen in centuries.
Since the ordinance has been shattered.
Yeah, the ordning has been shattered in I don't know how long.
But how does the
Um,
shattering of this ordning relate to dragons?
There's-
Well, for example, Nightstone was bombarded from the clouds, so that giants could pilfer the Nightstone, which seems to have some kind of ability to repel dragons. So we
Oh,
think
is-
that
Is the Lady of Nightstone okay?
Unknown. The
yeah,
survivors have not been able to get into the castle because the drawbridge was destroyed.
Well,
cleanup
hopefully,
is still underway.
they resolve the issue. She is a Waterdevian noble, so I'm sure the people of Waterdeep will miss her, and her family will miss her.
It seems like although orbital bombardments are a pretty good blow against us little folk, I think the dragons might prove to be the weapons of mass destruction in this giant civil war. And who knows what that could cause.
Hmm.
Not to just stress you out and cause you to lose any sleep, but to reinforce that our mission here is to kind of prevent that as much as that we can.
Well, I thank you for coming to the aid of Golden Fields in case it may need it.
Yeah. Well, we hate to bring you any more attention than we can. So the easier it is for us to go out and take the fight to the Hill Giants where they are, the easier it is to keep it away from Golden Fields.
Do you have any outside the wire sort of patrols that scout the area that we could get some information from?
I'm sure Rangers and Druids love the city.
No, not really. We here at Golden Fields seem to tend to ourselves here within our walls and control what we can within. The dangers of the outside the walls is not our concern until they're inside the walls.
Understood.
You,
Well,
any chance don't? Sorry, you by any chance don't happen to have any druid friends you might venture outside the wall every now and then? Might look
we have
around a bit. Or...
Plenty of druids here in Golden Fields. It's not forbidden to go outside the walls by any means, but we are a community that lives off of one another. So,
Do you happen to
Somebody's
have
bound
some
to
sort of?
information.
Do you happen to have some sort of icon of power of a monument of stone of some kind somewhere in the city?
I mean, we have statues of Shantea.
I mean something a bit more
No
primordial.
Nightstones.
No, nothing of that sort. Not as far as I know.
Thank you.
maps of the local area or nearby area.
What in particular type of map?
So you mentioned, the forests to the
East.
east. Do you
Mhm.
have cartography for the eastern area from here, or specific than my world map?
Talk to Sarah Vembra of Tumbleleaf
I know
at
that
the
ship.
Earthminder's Bounty.
Yeah,
She kind of runs like our gift shop and our general visitor center, and I'm sure she can help you with whatever type of maps that you may need.
Which reminds me, you see my large friend here, and I'll go into the spiel about. Do you have any poison books? Anything that I could learn to help fortify his weapons, give it a little extra oomph if we're going to attack these hill giants and ogres?
We do have books on herbalism, and I'm sure that if you read heftily enough, you might find ways to embed poison or anything like that into some sort of weaponry. It's not uncommon.
Sweet. Do you mind if I transcribe some notes while we're here?
Absolutely.
No.
And he turns and looks over, and he waves at two priests to come forward. These two gentlemen will help you.
Thank you. I'll be here for a while, boys. Do you want to go see if she has a map?
Sure.
Sure.
And I'll head to their gift shop, I suppose.
I'll start with Powwow.
Okay.
I'll quickly ask, do you by any chance know of any individuals who are endowed with magic who might be able to part away with a couple of spells?
No.
For the third time.
All right. I wasn't asking about spells. All right, whatever. It's the meeting. Gift shop.
Never mind. Gift shop. Yes, gift shop.
They don't seem like an arcane town. From my summation.
No, it seems that being versed in some nature magic might actually help us on this journey. So, whatever
Nature
we can
magic.
learn might help.
All magic is nature magic. Whatever.
True,
It's not
but
going
I
into
mean,
arcanology. debate. I'm gonna buy maps.
Tank routes. Well, yeah, yes, maps. Let's
Yeah.
get to maps.
So yeah, we head off to the store that we were guided to.
Okay.
Ooh, what the fuck?
Okay, so you make your way. You make your way back to like toward the entrance of where you came in. Your first time making this hike, and it's about a 25-minute walk.
Oof.
By the time you make it to the gift shop, you are at this point sober. The good berry is fully in your system. Goodbye.
There it is.
And there we go.
Mike's big scene and he dips. Oh, there he is.
Oh, there we go.
Hello again.
Yeah, that's what I think about
It's-
sobering up.
It's double me again. Hey, okay. So, yeah, so you make your way back to the
Yeah.
gift shop.
All right. We walk in.
Okay.
Hello.
You see like a small little halfling woman makes her way toward you. Hello there.
Hi.
How may I help you today?
We're headed out east, and I was wondering if you have any maps of the region.
Maps of the region, of course. Is there a
Yeah.
particular location that you would like?
On the down low? Do you know where a hill giant would live? Or like a bunch? Probably hills, right?
Well, just east of here, we have the Forlorn Hills. We do have maps of the Forlorn Hills if you'd like that.
Yes, as detailed as as accurate as we can get. Detailed and accurate, hopefully both at the same time.
Okay. Let me look to see if I have one. And then
course.
is there anything else before I head back? Is there anything else that I could help you with?
No, I don't think so. Unless you have spell scrolls or something crazy like that. but
Unfortunately, I
otherwise-
do not. I deal more of the nature type magic. My name is Severimba, by the way, and this is Earth Mother's Bounty, my shop. By all means, while I'm looking, please help yourself to any seeds or anything else that you would like. We have apple seeds, and we have pumpkin seeds. We have seeds for anything that we grow here in Golden Fields. We encourage
shit.
anyone to farm. So please, I sell nothing but the finest of the seeds.
Yeah, of course, of course.
And then she turns around and starts walking back.
Farden, have you ever had pumpkin seeds?
No.
Oh yeah, salt them, bake them. That's a Yuletide snack.
You see like a bunch of
Earlier.
like wicker baskets full of seeds, like sectioned off around the entire store. You see like little effigies of Shantea, and then just stuff you would find in a gift shop of and trinkets of Golden Fields.
Knickknacks.
Yeah, some like handmade like little wicker dolls and everything. And then about 5 minutes pass, and then Severimbra comes back. I unfortunately don't have any maps of the Forlorn Hills at this time, but I can reach out to one of the guards and see if I can get one copied from the archives of the guardsmen.
Well, the guards have maps of the areas.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I won't bother you with it. I think we could just go ask them ourselves and spare you the trip.
Well, thank you for coming in.
Yeah, well, thanks for having us, and I hope you have a good evening.
Thank you, you as well.
All right, let's go, Varden. Whew, all right. So the guards then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We'll try
I'm
to.
actually surprised if around here have any scouting or like anything of note from scouting around. I'm sure some of them have just gone into bird form and just flown around. Somebody has to know something.
You would think, but I feel like a lot of them are just kind of like, nose to the grindstone, like, day to day, we raise the sheep, we shear the sheep, we butcher the sheep, we raise more sheep. That takes a lot of time. You wake up early, you're tired by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's kind of the job that is. So
We're just hippies.
Powwow, while this is going on, if you'd like to make your learning check, we can put this into intelligence if you'd like.
Right.
ooh,
I
I cannot see you. Otherwise, I would give you a good roll.
And you know what? If I'm gonna be learning, might as well make this proper, and I'll enhance my ability.
Okay.
So advantage, intelligence. Oh, just a regular check.
Yeah.
Get it. God damn.
Natural 20. Scouring the pages, you're licking your fingers and you turn the page and you're running your finger down the different pages, and eventually you do come across some sections of imbibing poisonous properties onto weapons such as like crossbow bolts and even daggers, and you assume that if you could do it to a dagger, you could definitely do it to a sword in the same type of property way.
Awesome. So I'll add notes on poisons into my inventory.
Okay.
Sweet. Then I'll make detailed descriptions on ingredients that would be required to replenish while I'm out and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Good stuff. All right. How long am I there for?
You could say that it probably took you about 30-40 minutes. Like you read that pretty quick.
Well, I feel quite confident in this. Thank you, priests, from one priest to another.
Be with you.
Be with you. Back to the bar. Let's try to find this person.
I will say that for the purpose of your notes, you learn that you can either use a vial of poison, of liquid poison, or you can take stuff that has a poisonous property and then make that into a liquid form, and then coat a weapon, a slashing or a piercing weapon, with the poison. Applying the poison takes an action, and a creature hit by the poison weapon or ammunition has to make a Constitution saving throw or take a 1d4 poison damage. Once applied, the poison typically only retains its potency for about a minute before drying.
And would this be a thing where, like, if I have more downtime, I could make more potent poisons with the time?
You would have to experiment with like different properties of poisons, stuff like that, to develop a more powerful poison. But yeah,
Sure. Okay.
I don't see that being an issue.
Cool. I'm happy. So I'll go back to the bar after that and just see if Chavez shows up again.
Okay. Do you all eventually just make your way back to the barge, right?
I head to the gate
Okay.
after stopping at the gift shop.
It's literally a stone's throw away from the shop.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so I'll head over.
So you walk up and you see like these two large watchtowers on each side of the gate itself, and you see like a series of steps and stairs leading up to the top. and then you see a few guarding the actual gate itself, and then some standing on different various levels of platforms on the stairways, and then you look and you see some actually on the tops of the walls itself.
So yeah, I guess I'll just start heading up the stairs.
Okay, you go to start making your way up the stairs, and then a guard looks at you. Go, can I help you, sir?
Actually, you might be able to. I'm representing a group of adventurers who are
Oh, the adventure
long-
type, huh? I always wanted to be
Yeah.
an adventurer myself, but I just found a sense of home here in Golden Fields, and I really like taking care of the people. It's a small town feel, and I really like
Yeah.
I know everyone that I can guard and protect, and everyone knows my name, and there's a sense of respect when it comes to that.
And
Although I
Honestly,
will
I
admit it
don't
gets
blame
kind
you.
of it gets kind of awkward, sometimes when you have to, break up the occasional fight between people, and they're your
Yeah.
friends. But
Hey, you
you know,
ever go
it'll-
out ranging outside of the walls?
Oh no, I'm not part of the ranging party, but
Okay.
I do mainly stick to inside the walls. I like to stick inside the walls.
Yeah, I don't mean to interrupt, but do you know where the ranging party normally if I had to talk to somebody in the ranging party, where do you think I could find them?
Oh, you could probably find them on top of the wall.
Cool. So I'm just gonna head up because I'm looking for one of those guys. I'm actually looking for a map.
Oh, map of what?
East, the foothills east of here.
The Forlorn Hills to the east of
Yes.
here. Oh yeah. I'll tell you what. I'll walk you up.
Perfect.
I don't want you falling off the wall or anything like that, because then it's just a long day for me. I'll just
Yeah,
walk.
me neither. I don't have featherfall equipped, so
Oh well, I don't know what that is. So yeah, I'll
me neither.
I'll help you up. I'll escort you up, and then let's go. We'll find. I'm gonna hate myself for this. We're gonna call him Levi.
Perfect. We'll find Captain Levi.
Yeah.
I'm sure he knows a lot about going outside the walls.
I'm gonna hate myself for this. Perfect preference.
Yeah.
Hey, you dropped your maneuver gear.
Yeah. So you go up the walls of Maria, and then you
Yeah.
Please don't sue us.
and then you make your way.
Fucking weeb.
Yeah, can
love
someone
the
make
word.
an Attack on Titan this is basically an Attack on Titan campaign. We're fighting giants. Those are like titans.
Yeah.
I'm a
it.
robot. We can figure out maneuver gear. It's
Please
fine.
no.
Yeah.
Poe Rene is going to be one of those guys who gets fucking eaten.
Yeah, you will.
I'm someone who dies in season 2.
Yeah.
Bold assumption that you're getting to season 2.
Bold assumption.
I
you
don't
get out of
get
episode
introduced
1.
until they start season 2, so I only make it 6 episodes. I'm only in 3 of them. What do you think I'm part of one of the fucking kids' class that graduates with them and shit? No, I'm one of the unnamed characters who's just in the fucking scouts when they get there, and then I die unrelated to anything they're doing.
That's true.
I get yeeted against a tree while Levi and fucking Mikasa are doing something interesting.
Mike, are you okay?
I liked season 2. That's it. That's all.
Remind me to take one of the Attack on Titan intros and make it an AMV for our campaign. Anyway,
Yes.
so you make your way up to the top of the wall,
Yeah.
and you see you're 30 feet in the air, 30 feet high. Not the highest you've been today by any means. And
Enough that I could technically die.
mm-hmm. And you see it's
D6.
open fields all around you.
Wow, you can actually see the other side of the city from here.
Yeah,
That's
it's
impressive.
beautiful. It's beautiful. At dusk when the sun sets, you get a really
Which
good
should be like right
view.
now.
You get a really good view of the sun right over the river.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's go
So-
find Captain Levi.
Levi. Let's see.
I hate myself. It just fits though. Eventually you make your way and you find this guard escorts you and helps you find your way to a member. He's wearing a different type of uniform, while the rest of them were wearing golden and greens. to match Golden Fields' types of aesthetic. He wears more of like it's just pure dark green.
The captain, I presume.
Yeah, that's me.
It's nice to
Nice
meet
to-
you. I'm. Hold on. The name is Braxton.
Hello, Braxton. I'm Captain Levi.
I'm. Yeah, so a group of compatriots and I are going to be heading east of here, probably tomorrow. I'm sure you know there's somewhere a tribe of hill giants. I hear they've harassed you within the last month or so.
Well, I will say, if you're looking for giants,
Mhm.
you probably won't find them. We've been looking for the giant incursion that happened last month. We've been looking for trying to track them from where they originated for about a month now, and we still haven't figured out exactly where their den is.
Huh. Interesting.
So we're thinking that maybe they're a little further along than we're willing to go.
You think that's the issue?
I think that their den is further out than
The Forlorn Hills.
yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure you'll find some hill giants eventually in the hills, but
Well, that's naturally.
May-
Do you have
maybe-
a map that we can reference for this?
yeah. And he pulls out a large rolled parchment. Here's a map of the surrounding. Here's Golden Fields right here, and then you see that we have a general a 10-mile radius of map
Okay.
around this. So
And so 10 miles is the distance that you've gone.
right.
Okay. So is it that you have not found any signs of them, like any tracks or anything that you could have followed, but they took you past 10 miles and you didn't pursue them? Or that
We
within a
found-
10-mile radius, you have found nothing helpful?
We definitely found tracks within the area. However, once we got into the actual hills, the tracks seemed to just, become more sparse and became harder to track.
Mhm.
We just lost them, honestly. I think between the rains and then the late spring rains and everything that kind of just washed away most of our tracking capabilities on this.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well,
I'm
that's
sorry I
probably
can't
the
be more
logistical
of-
challenge for us.
I'm sorry I can't be more of help for you.
No, I mean you're the best lead that we've got so far, so don't worry about it. It does put us at a fork, though. Well, yeah, I'll get out of your hair. I know you guys are, probably super busy up here, so I'll get out of here. And hey, I don't know when you get off shift, but we'll be at the bars right in, pretty much tearing the place down. So
Is that a metaphor for drinking?
yeah, we're gonna get
Okay, just making sure. I didn't want to
heavily intoxicated,
I didn't want
and
to.
most people there are going to get heavily intoxicated with us.
Okay, I was just making sure. I didn't want to, us having to respond to something later. Of an incident of people tearing down
I'm
the
not
bar.
going to say no, but
No.
yeah, we're just going to get drunk.
All
There'll be
right.
food, there'll be booze. I'm sure mercenary work is just a lot of gold, so I'm not saying that we won't buy you drinks, but I'm not saying we won't. You know what I mean?
No, I was an adventurer once upon a time. I know what
There
it's
you go.
like.
There you go. So yeah,
There is
I'll maybe I'll see you there. Maybe you won't. Maybe you can't stay at work. Who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna head out.
All right. Well, best of luck to you, and welcome to Goldfields.
Yeah, it's
One question.
been a warm welcome.
Yes, sir.
You seem like you've had experience with giants. Are there any weaknesses you possibly know about that we could use if we ever were to come across one?
Well, I'll tell you this. The only giants we've encountered here in Golden Fields are hill giants. Those suckers are big, but damn are they easy to hit.
Okay.
And just because they don't have a club in their hand doesn't mean they can't wallop a punch. I've seen one of them grab a tree and throw it. And I'm talking a oak tree. I'm talking a big oak. Not like some small little birch. I'm talking big oak.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That'd probably fuck Thero up.
I'm sure it'll fuck anyone.
No, just Thero. Just him.
Alrighty.
Let me
All right,
know
yeah.
anything
So,
without
yeah.
shitting.
Thanks
you,
for the-
Captain Levi.
Thanks for the aid.
Then here, take this. And he hands you that map.
Oh, well, thanks.
Take it. We have more.
Yeah, we could definitely use it.
Always proud to help an adventurer.
I'm always proud to be helped.
You take care now.
We'll certainly try. All right, Varden. I'm going to repeat this for Powwow and R4, but I feel like we're at a fork in the road here.
Agreed.
We can stumble around the hills and hope that we find hill giants, and then hope that we can take or negotiate with hill giants, and then hope that one of those avenues is prudent and successful. Or we can push on a tribor. I don't like fire giants, but fire giants are easier to talk to, and we have actual business in Tribor, and probably actual contacts that will speak to us who are representative of the same guild as you.
Well, we
Problem
shall
is-
see now. Sober.
Yeah, problem is it's several days away. I don't think we could have handled that better sober.
No, I definitely think we should try again.
We can talk to him tomorrow morning, that's for sure. But I don't know. The more dead ends we find here, the more attractive Tribor seems. Although it's still more overland travel.
Well, I mean, we've established quite a rapport in the city. I'm pretty sure if we can't find much else here, we can use it as a getaway. Nice
Yeah,
little restock or recovery point.
but that represents doubling back, which implies that we have to go somewhere else first. It's either got to be the hills or Tribor. And we'll put it up to the rest of the group. We've got, Savian and, R4 Powwow. I think Thero's probably still racked. So we got at least 3 more people to include in this decision. So we should head back.
Definitely.
And then we will head back.
Okay. The sun begins setting as you guys begin your descent from the wall, and by the time you make it back to the barge right, the sun's just about going down, and the place, as you walk in, has livened up. There are more lanterns that are lit now. Some more tables are actually brought out and chairs, and the bar itself is just a little bit more full.
I don't know what Chavez looks like, so I've been walking around the bar the whole time, just talking to random people. Like, yo, did you see those 7 snakes outside the gate? It was crazy when we were coming in. Hey, have you seen those 7 snakes? 7 snakes.
The tail's tied up?
Yes. Yes. I get what you're saying. Oh boy.
So yeah, we'll Powwow, you have any look?
Have I?
You have no idea what this guy looks like, and nothing's really no one's really acknowledged what you've been saying. They just take it as drunken rambling. But eventually Beauharnais and Varden make their way back, and Varden, as you enter, you do recognize One guy sitting way off in the corner by himself, the same guy as before, as the guy you interacted with earlier, Shalvis. He's just for reference, I didn't say it earlier, but he's like he's got a dark complexion and like some dreads that go back, whatever, and like they're kind of into like a bun almost, and he's got like beads and different things, and some of the ones that are some of the dreads that are like dangling. And he wears like a thick white coat that's just full of like sheep fur, and then basic leather stuff underneath it.
Not even going to the bar. Just make a beeline to him.
Okay.
I apologize for last night. I was not myself.
You really were drunk. It was like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, this is afternoon. It's like 5 o'clock, and that was like 2 o'clock.
I understand. I understand. The mead here in
magic was
Golden Fields hits a little different. It's a higher alcohol content that you're probably used to. Next time, I'd probably recommend getting the apple wine.
Speaking of which, Bo Renee's ordering more mead.
Okay.
Yes.
At this point, Bo Renee drinks for free for you because you've been paying like crazy.
Yeah, this guy makes 2 gold in a year. Gave him that tonight. I'll say that out loud.
So,
yes, I'm sorry. I was trying to get in touch with you. And believe a man of the 7 snakes put me in contact with you so I can try and get a lay of the land.
Whenever you mention the 7 snakes thing, he like takes his hand and like tries to like lower your voice a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Gestures at the seat.
7 snakes. It was crazy out there.
We are with the Zentarim.
Oh, I was mistaken.
Okay.
It was actually goats.
They're with me. But
7 goats would be kind of wild, though.
Not very subtle, are they?
no, they are not. And especially when they're drunk. That's anyway. I'm sure nobody will eat
Dead sober.
Anyway,
Well.
yes.
Excuse me from earlier. I mean, there's rules in this game. You know, if you just come talking to me about some organization, a black network such as ours, I'm gonna not acknowledge anything. You understand? There's a code of discretion that has to be followed.
Definitely. I apologize.
It's fine.
Yes. I am a scout, well, to a degree, sent from Nightstone by behest of Zolkin.
He told me you were coming.
Yes, we were looking into finding out more about the hill giants in this region.
All right.
The attack on Nightstone left everything pretty much destroyed, and we believe that there is a
Okay, I'm gonna stop you there.
war.
I'm gonna stop you there. Meet me tonight at the livestock fields. Less eyes, less ears there. Come around 9.
Shall I be alone?
If you can vouch for your compadres, then I guess bring them along.
I can, and since we're, I vouch for them as well in Nightstone, and they've had my back, and I'll have theirs. They're trustworthy folk.
All right then. Well, tonight.
All right, see you then.
And then
I'll tell the others.
he just kicks his feet up on the chair after you leave, and then he keeps drinking his drink.
I'll slide a mead over to Varden. Any luck?
Thank you. Yes, tonight out in the fields.
Okay.
We'll meet and we'll talk there, just as long as we're not too wasted. Then I side eye.
I haven't been
saw
too
that
wasted
stuff,
in at least 2.5 hours.
Yes, time flies, doesn't it?
Apparently. I'm gonna do a perception check and see if there's anyone kind of paying attention to the guy in the corner besides us.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
Borne. Oof.
All you're seeing is the bottom of your cup.
Hell yeah. Wow, that's where the people who were suspicious would be. All right,
Well-
well, we'll kill time and drink slowly and hydrate in between.
Okay. Y'all, eventually some of you order food, I imagine. A hefty platter of meats is brought out to you all, free of charge for the amount of coinage you've been dropping here. You get steaks and, lamb, chicken, and then it's just all hot and steaming, and it's fresh. It's so fresh.
Hell yeah.
And as you all sip into your cups and eat your food, that's where we're going to end tonight.
Very nice.
So thanks
Yeah,
everyone
this is
who
RP.
thanks everyone who came out tonight. Thanks you HP Garage for the Prime sub, and as well as gifting a tier 1 sub and the bits.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone coming out. We'll see you all next Friday for our next session of Tabletop Gents. Everyone say goodbye now.
Goodbye now.
Goodbye.